freedom and justice. We ask that you please join both teams in standing and honoring those who have served our country as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem. Tonight being performed by Vicki Benson. Hey, how about that? Fresno State technology for visitors. First of all, for the visitors from Fresno State, California, the Bulldogs have been placed in with a 14-5 overall record, 3-3 in ninth place. That's our second junior from Buffalo, Maryland, number 12, Eddie Miller.
Bronco basketball, the Boise State University Broncos squaring off against the Fresno State Bulldogs. The blue and orange store starting lineup, 2,300 square feet of Bronco heaven in the Boise Town Square Mall next to Pro Image. What color is your world? The starting lineup for the Boise State Broncos, same as it has been for quite some time now. At guard, Eric Lane, a 6'1 senior from Los Angeles, California, 9.3 points, 2.3 rebounds a game. The second guard, Kobe Carl, a 6'5 senior from Mequon, Wisconsin, 15.4 points and 4.5 rebounds a game. The third guard is Tyler Tiedemann, a 6'7 junior from Santa Rosa, California, 5.9 points and 2.1 rebounds a game. Out of the state of Washington, Matt Nelson, a 6'9 junior, averaging 14.8 points, 8.9 rebounds a game. And from Twin Falls, Reggie Larry, a 6'6 junior, averaging 13.4 points and 8.2 rebounds a game. The Broncos 9-8 under head coach Greg Graham. For the Bulldogs of San Jose, of Fresno State, at guard, Kevin Bell, a 5'10 junior, 8.3 points, 3.2 rebounds a game. Javance Coleman, the second guard, a 6'3 senior, averaging 10.5 points, 3.5 rebounds a game. At the swing, the three, Quentin Hosley, a 6'6 junior, 14 points, 8.5 rebounds a game. Dominic McGuire, the shot blocking machine out of the University of California, is at the four. He's a 6'8 junior, averaging 12.7 points, 9.2 rebounds, and 3.5 blocks a game. And Hector Hernandez is the 5, a 6'9 junior who likes to shoot threes. He's a 52% shooter from three-point range. He is averaging 12.5 points, 5 rebounds a game. The Bulldogs are 14-5 and coached by Steve Cleveland. Those are your starting lineups, brought to you by the Blue and Orange Store, 2,300 square feet of heaven in the Town Square Mall.
Well, Jay, I cannot wait to get a gander of this Dominic kid. I mean, McGuire must be an animal. 3.5 blocks a game. I mean, think about the weapon that is.
Oh, it's huge.
That is just unbelievable, and I've got to see this guy. And he's only 6'8". It's not like he's a 7'3" guy that should be able to block shots. This guy's just a normal 6'8". But we saw some guys that could leap as they were warming up here tonight.
Well, and you've seen Reggie Larry, how he jumps and spikes the ball out of there. He has 22 blocks.
Yeah.
You know, less than a third as many as Dominic McGuire.
Our first half sponsor tonight is Access Heating and Air Conditioning. Your access to total comfort, locally owned and operated. Access Heating and Air Conditioning.
All right, cheerleaders are passing out little light thingies, and they're giving out towels at the door tonight. So be sure to get those and wave your terrible towels a la Pittsburgh. Not a huge crowd, but not a bad Thursday night crowd, as we're still a couple of minutes away from tip-off tonight. The starting guards for Fresno State don't shoot it very well. 39% and 31% for Bell and Coleman. And actually, Hosley and McGuire don't shoot it well for big men either, in the low 40s. Then you have Hector Hernandez, who shoots it well, but not a lot. So Boise State wants to take advantage of that.
Well, this Fresno State ball club's got 4 guys that average double figures, and whenever you see that, that's always an indicator to me of a team that must be getting the ball up and down the floor. You don't even have to talk to the coaching staffs to know that. That many guys in double figures, they are running and they are gunning.
Yeah, they are indeed. They're averaging as a team 73 points a game. Boise State 75, so fairly close there. Broncos give up 70, and Fresno only gives up 66. We're about ready to go finally. Fresno televising this game back to whatever, back to the Valley.
The Valley, the Joaquin Valley.
San Joaquin Valley.
The opening tip-off tonight is brought to you by Syringa Bank. Expertise, integrity, value. Syringa Bank.
And it'll be our first chance to see Dominic McGuire as he jumps it up against Reggie Larry. Reggie's pretty much had his way against almost everybody on these opening tips.
He's won a lot of taps at the start, and that's
lost one that we can remember.
It's a big momentum builder when you get that ball first. Just confidence to be able to get into your offense early, and you get on the board first. It makes you feel good about yourself.
McGuire a couple inches taller than Reg. We'll see how this goes. Ooh, out jumped him, but Broncos get the tip anyway.
Yeah, nice anticipation by Tiedemann to jump in and pick that ball up.
Well, the Broncos came close to an over and back there as Tiedemann left the ball for Lane. Turnaround jumper, not good by Larry. Follows, gets his own rebound. Shot is up, not good. Follows again, and Fresno State comes down with it. Good by Reggie Larry. Down court, quick jumper, not good. Rebound kept alive by Kobe Carley. Tipped it back in the basket. Not supposed to do that, and he tipped it right to Eddie Miller. That was Miller who shot and missed.
Pretty good hands by Miller to catch that thing. That was a bullet coming back at him.
Miller averaging a little over 4 points a game. Down low they go to Hosley, and he flings it out to Fernandez, and he misses an air ball. Hector Hernandez, I thought it was good at first. Lane for 3, not good. And the Broncos might be getting caught up in this thing. And Kobe does and hits one.
Wow, Kobe got a pass out by Matt Nelson, who got the long rebound at the free throw line, kicked it right back up to Kobe Carl at 23 feet, and he drilled it.
Hosley with a basketball, dumps it off. Kevin Bell with it on the near side. Pass to Dominic McGuire. Drives inside. Good defense by the Broncos. Kick it out. Long jumper. Good by Bell.
Bell got the open look that time. The defenders did not shift around to pick him up at the top of the key.
Tied at 3. Down low, Matt Nelson kicks it out to Tiedemann. Wide open 3, short. Rebound. Nice job by Larry to keep it alive. Nelson should have thrown it into Reggie. Tiedemann drive, shot off the glass, in and out. No good. Rebound taken down by Dominic McGuire, Fresno. McGuire into forecourt, leaves the basketball for Eddie Miller. Miller over to Fernandez on the baseline. Turnaround jumper good. Hector Hernandez. 5-3, Fresno. Carl down low. They're letting them play. I mean, the teams are just loose inside. Nelson bounced pass to Larry, then screens for him. Larry dribbles the ball. 10 feet away from the basket. A little contact there, and we're going to have a hold call on Fresno State. First foul in the ball game. It's on McGuire.
Well, Reggie did a nice job that time backing his defender down, kept backing him down, and finally made a quick move to his left. And when he did that, the defender had to grab a hold of him to impede his progress.
5-3, Fresno State. 17:51 on the clock. Inbounds pass to Reggie Larry. Fakes a shot at 16 feet. Nobody came out. He could have just fired it up. Carl drives around the screen. Dumps it inside to Nelson. Nelson backs down. Turnaround hook shot. Left-handed. In and out. No good. Rebound. Hector Hernandez.
Got a lot of adrenaline going tonight for the Broncos. A lot of those shots a little hard right now.
There's a carry called on another team for a change. This time it's called on Dominic McGuire. I don't like that call. I mean, it benefits the Broncos here, but not wild about it.
Referee's really been told this year to call that carrying violation.
Basically, if you take 3 steps in between dribbles, it's carry. Into forecourt, Eric Lane with a basketball. He, with token pressure from Kevin Bell, moves left side of the court. Keeps the dribble going, looks inside and throws it away. Thought for a minute it hit Hosley in the back, but it didn't. Not a good pass.
Well, Matt Nelson and Hosley were down on the block battling each other, and they hit each other so hard that they were stumbling around down there when the pass came in.
Nobody could get to the ball. Bell into forecourt up to Hosley at 3-point range against Tiedemann. Leaves it for Hernandez. Hernandez, cross-court pass and a jumper good by Eddie Miller. 3-pointer. So Fresno State shooting hotter than Boise State early. Tiedemann with a basketball, dumps it down. Nelson drives inside, cut off by Hernandez. Feeds to Larry, pump fake, and then the jumper is good by Reggie Larry.
Well, Reggie Larry knew the shot blocker. McGuire was right there in front of him, but he went up over the top. Nice little baby hook.
Oh, and wide open Eddie Miller, another 3, good. Miller, a 38% shooter, and I'm sure he hasn't had too many that wide open. Have to find the shooter. That was one of the keys for Boise State. They haven't found him yet. Tiedemann with a basketball, right-hand side of the court to Kobe. Kobe spin move inside, pass to Larry, off balance jumper, not good. Nice rebound. Tiedemann keeps it alive to Lane. Lane over in the corner to Tiedemann, 3-pointer, good. Nice segment there by Tyler Tiedemann.
We are going to have a shootout tonight, Paul. You can just see it in their eyes. They're going to keep lighting these threes up all night long.
11-8, jumper by Hosley's no good. Rebound Tiedemann. Tyler doing a good job. Pass up court to Eric Lane. 15:43 on the clock. Broncos down 3. Larry with the ball out to Tiedemann at 3-point range. Tiedemann down low post. Reggie Larry spin move. Lays it up, not good. He thought he was fouled. Rebound Matt Nelson. Leaves it for Carl. Drive, shoots, and scores. 5 points for Kobe. Goes down 1, 11-10.
Well, good to see Kobe get on the board early tonight with the 3 and the deuce. He's had times where he's just kind of got himself so background, he forgets to score.
Hernandez on the baseline, kicks it outside. There, the long 3 by McGuire. Air ball. Missed everything.
That was short, left, and ugly.
Wasn't very close. 11-10 Fresno. Timeout on the court. 15-11 left to go. We'll be back with more on the Allstate Broncos Sports Network.
Stuff set up out there. You guys are ready on your mark. Get set and go. There you go. Check out Bronco Vision 4 tonight. USA, check it out. Highlights, remember. Last week against Hawaii, junior forward Matt Nelson scored season high 25 points and had 10 rebounds. USA, check it out. Highlights, remember. US Bank, the official bank of the Broncos.
Save you 15% on car insurance. Visit them at geico.com or call 1-800-947-AUTO. Duke beat Clemson tonight 68-66 in the ACC. Very good ball game.
Broncos starting off 4 of 12 from the field for 33%. But the Broncos with 5 offensive rebounds so far. That's the stat we don't see very often.
Nope, they're doing a good job on the boards. And Matt Nelson has 3 of those.
Yeah, he's been very active. But, you know, a lot of his offensive rebounds have been the long ones because he's posting up high right now and letting Reggie Larry go low.
Comes the inbounds pass, backcourt pressure, and the ball knocked out of bounds. Good play by Eddie Miller.
Some real strong full court pressure here. This is one of those real full court presses.
Miller starting for the second game in a row instead of Javance Coleman. Boucher with a basketball, kicks it back to Kobe. Backcourt pressure. Broncos across the timeline at the 15-minute mark, down 1. Carl picks up his dribble, dumps at the high post to Nelson, drives inside, feeds Larry at the free throw line, back to Nelly. Nelly at the low post, out to Larry, 17-footer, way off the mark. Nice rebound by Nelson. 4th offensive rebound from Matt Nelson. Beautiful job. Out to Carl. Carl over to Anthony Thomas, who's in the ball game. Thomas and Boucher came in last time out. Nelson drives right by him, lays it up, he's fouled. And into the crowd he goes and down. I hope he's okay. He is.
Great decision by Matt Nelson at the free throw line. Got a quick step to his left on his defender, and he made a very quick move to the basket. Left-handed layup and a foul.
Foul is on Sean Taylor, who just came into the game for Fresno State. Nelson at the line. 63% shooter. Broncos lead 12-11. Broncos also led at 3-zip. Free throw is good. 3-point play by Nelly. 13-11. Oh, down court quickly with the basketball is Miller. Kicks it back outside. Go outside to Quentin Hosley. Hosley back to Bell. Kevin Bell. Did he double dribble? Well, I thought he already had dribbled. Pass goes in the corner to Eddie Miller. Bell with it. Drives down to the baseline. Tries to wrap a pass around. Picked up by Miller. Almost walks with it. Gets it back out to Bell. Good defense by BSU. Jumper by Bell, not good. Whoa! Rebound, and it's stolen away by Anthony Thomas. Down to Boucher. Boucher inside, and the shot missed by Reggie Larry. Good pass, though. Ball stolen back by Boise State, and Larry, he must have dribbled it off his foot, huh?
Well, he was trying to get back to the basket. That was a wild scrum there. 3 times the ball changed hands in about 10 clicks of the clock, and the Broncos could not get a hold of it, and Reggie Larry pulled it out of bounds.
13-11. It was 2-on-2 in forecourt, but one of the Broncos two, Kobe Carl, was laying on his side. Thomas with the defense. Eddie Miller with the ball down court, back outside the Bell. Left-hand dribble. He is a left-hander. Passes over through Hosley. Dominic McGuire, McGuire drive, shoots way short. Rebound taken down by Reggie Larry. Broncos on the run. Boucher picked up the basketball, pass to Larry. Beautiful feed inside. Reverse layup is good by Nelson.
That
Great
was
pass.
a beaut of a pass. Great vision. That makes Steve Cleveland call timeout. He's going to talk this one over a little bit. Broncos on a run.
Boise State trailed in the ball game 11-8. They've run 7 in a row to take a 15-11 lead with 13:20 left on the clock. And the shooting, Broncos have 6 more shots than Fresno State, 6 of 16. Fresno State 4 out of 10. But Boise State hanging on in there.
Well, that last little possession started when Dominic McGuire took the ball to the rim and just kind of short-armed the shot. It wasn't even close to going in. It just trickled off the front of the rim, and the Broncos took off down the court with it.
So Boise State, despite all we've heard, appears at least to have a speed edge here tonight.
Well,
maybe a pump edge, a little hard edge. I'm not sure they're faster man for man than Fresno, but they're outrunning them now.
I think maybe the Fresno person you talked to may have remembered a couple of plodding teams that we've had around here. This one doesn't plod. They run.
Bell with a basketball goes up to Hosley. Should be an offensive foul. Shot beautifully by Reggie Larry on the rebound. Anthony Thomas for Boise State. Broncos into forecourt. AT. Pass goes over on the wing underneath to Nelson. Nelson going to work inside. Turn around. Can't shoot. Forces it up. In and out. No good. Rebound McGuire.
Yeah, he's got to kick that ball out. There was nowhere to go with it. He knew it. He just threw it up for grabs.
McGuire to Bell. Over to Eddie Miller. His shot's way short. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Fresno State. Oh, no! The guy had the ball when he went out of bounds. Hosley had the ball, ran out of bounds with it, and they're giving it to Fresno. Unbelievable. And the other official went over and said, "Are you sure?" And the guy said, "Yes."
I think what they're saying
that is the worst call ever.
The ball hit the line before the Fresno player went and got it, but the Fresno player was going to get it because they tipped it out.
That was unbelievable. They knocked the ball away from Nelson. Nelson goes out. Seth Robinson in for Boise State. That is unbelievable.
Well, they've got TV. They can probably review it. I don't know if this is anything that's even
they're
reviewable.
showing it on TV right now. The guy's carrying the ball out of bounds. Just a horrible call. Got 3 guys and they can't get it right.
Seth Robinson's checked
now
into the
what do we
game
got?
for the Broncos.
Oh, they're going to do a clock reset. They reset it to 29, the shot clock. Not a great call there. Here comes the inbounds pass, and Hosley got lost, lays it in, he's fouled. So what a big turnaround that bad call is. Foul on Seth Robinson.
Well, and the Broncos followed up a questionable call with some questionable inbound defense.
Nobody picks up the leading scorer on the team. How can that happen? First foul on the Broncos.
Well, there were a lot of picks being set, but
Yeah,
you got to
there
get
were.
through those or around them. Somebody's got to help out.
Free throw good by Quentin Hosley. Now coming into the lineup, Alex Blair, yet another 6'8 junior. Open up another can of 6'8 juniors. Unreal. Broncos against backcourt pressure. Eric Lane trying to get it in. Better hurry. He does. Gets it into Seth Robinson. Back to Eden. Lane into forecourt to Anthony Thomas. Thomas drives inside, kicks it out to Boucher in the corner. Matt off to Eric Lane. He penetrates, lays it up and in. Nice. Shot by Ede.
Eric Lane's been a lot more cognizant about taking the ball down the lane and making contact, getting the contact. Did a nice job.
17-14. Shot no good. Tipped up and in by Hector Hernandez. 17-16.
Nobody had Hernandez blocked off the board. It was just an easy put back for the big guy.
They haven't added that basket yet for Fresno State. Down low. Reggie Larry has his shot blocked by McGuire. Gets it back, drives inside, lays it up. No good. A foul. Shouldn't it be 17-16, Larry?
Yeah. Yeah, nobody's caught that basket yet.
Foul is on number 33, Alex Blair. 17-16 we have. They have 17-14. 11:59 left to go here. Timeout on the court. We'll be back on the All-State Broncos Sports Network. Boise State by a point. Bronco basketball on the baseline beneath their own basket. 11:59 left to go. Boise State continues to out-rebound Fresno State. Now 7 offensive rebounds for the Broncos. Very nice.
Well, Matt Nelson's been recipient of most of those. He's got 4 of the 7.
Kobe Carl will inbound it. Boucher, Robinson, Thomas, and Nelson are the other Broncos. A couple of screens, and the inbounds pass is thrown away as Nelson fell down. There was nobody left to catch it. Pass underneath, and a reverse layup by Hosley is good, and Fresno State back on top, 18-17. AT with a basketball to Seth Robinson, head of the lane. Robinson picks up his dribble, gives it off to Boucher. Boucher being guarded by number 22, who I don't have. Pass out to Carl, long 3, good. Beautiful shot. Boy, they step back, nobody stepped back with him, and bang.
When that guy is on, the ball doesn't even touch the rim. I mean, it just goes right straight down.
20-18, Broncos by 2. Tyson Parker is the new guy in the game underneath. Nice leaping leaner by Alex Blair.
Got Matt Nelson way down in the block and came back out from under the basket and just kind of finger rolled it off the glass. That was a pretty shot.
There's a long shot by Carl. This one is short. Hernandez gets the rebound, knocked away. Ball on the floor, picked up by Anthony Thomas. Who else? Forces it up and in! Went right over the 6'8" Alex Blair. Anthony Thomas.
Well, that's just guts for one thing by Thomas, but he is never afraid to go up in the middle of the big guys and try to get a shot off.
So strong, so quick, 22-20. Boise State by 2. Bell with the basketball, drives around the screen. AT's waiting for him. Hernandez, air ball. He's a 52% shooter from 3, Lair.
Well, that was another one of those short and to the left shots. That's 2 they've done.
3. They had the one straight away,
They did,
too.
3 of them.
3 air balls from 3. Think they'll stop shooting them?
No. There must be an optical illusion on that end of the court.
Yeah, I don't think they'll stop shooting them either. 22-20, Boise State. Bronco ball, 10-19 left to go here in the first half. Inbounds pass, Thomas back to Kobe. Kobe's actually playing the point. Thomas over on the 2 guard. Carl with the basketball. Backs out at 3-point range. They don't come out with him. This one's way short. Another rebound. Knocked away, though, this time from Nelson. Down court. Here comes Parker with the basketball. Pass inside. Stolen away by guess who? Anthony Thomas. AT drives inside. Shot is in and out. No good. Long rebound. And Nelson knocks it out of bounds off of Fresno State. Boise State ball. Great play by Matt Nelson.
That was like a game of chicken. 2 guys were running each other from both ends of the court as fast as they could. And apparently Matt Nelson won the game of chicken, and Steve Nelson is upset and on the court. Could be a technical coming here quick if he doesn't watch out.
Inbounds pass to Carl. Dumps it down low to Matt Nelson. Nelson is fouled hard as he goes up for a basket. That's another foul on Alex Blair.
That foul created, though, by the quick move by Nelson. Yep. He did not hesitate. He just took the ball to his left down the baseline, tried to come up and reverse it, and got hacked.
Bronco, boy, both teams substituting a lot of guys.
As fast as they're going up and down the court, they're going to have to.
22-20 Broncos. Matt Nelson will shoot 2. He's 1 for 1 tonight, 63% on the year, has 5 points this evening. Free throw, good. 6 points for Nelly. Bronco lead is 3. Broncos' biggest lead was 5. Fresno also with a 5-point lead.
Somebody's got to check in with the fans here. When your guy's on the line shooting free throws, you don't yell right in the middle of his backstroke when he's just putting the ball out. You don't do that. They're yelling at the officials to give Cleveland a tee.
Yeah. Wait till Nelly shoots and then yell. Second free throw. No, in and out. Rebound taken down by Dominic McGuire. Snatched it away from Reggie Larry. Into forecourt. Fresno State with the basketball. Almost a carry there by McGuire. Not a great ball handler, although he thinks he is. Drive, shoot, is no good. Rebound, slam, not good. And the ball goes out of bounds to Fresno State. Boy, Hector Hernandez tried to slam the follow and missed it. Fresno's going to come out of there with the ball, though. Kevin Bell coming back in, replacing Tyson Parker.
Well, the slam went off the back of the rim, but it bounded really high into the air and to the right of the basket. Matt Nelson knocked it out of bounds.
Comes the inbounds pass way outside.
Don't be surprised if you see a shot from out there.
Yeah, McGuire with it. Off to Eddie Miller. Spin move inside. Fadeaway jumper is good by Hernandez. You know what, Larry? We haven't seen Javance Coleman tonight.
Disciplinary issue maybe, or healthy, or hard to say.
Down low. Boise State with a 1-point lead. Hook shot by Nelson. In and out. No good. Rebound Fresno State. We've seen everybody for Fresno. I think that they're going to play. Oh, Hernandez wide open 3. Nope. Rebound follow is good by Hosley. Broncos need to start blocking out.
Way too easy for the Bulldogs to get in there on those offensive boards for those tip-ins. That's 4 or 5 times they've had clean tips.
Fresno State up now by 1, 24-23. Down low they go. Reggie Larry, turnaround hook shot not good. Larry having trouble with his shot tonight. And Hosley's not, as he's fouled as he goes to the hoop. Eric Lane trying to stop Quentin Hosley. That's just not what Eric's going to do, because Hosley is 6'7", and Eric's about 6 feet. Anthony Thomas in. Eric Lane. So Hosley has 9 points. Fresno with a 3-point lead. Boise State's hit a flat spot here. Free throw short. Rebound, Matt Nelson. Nelson to Kobe. Into forecourt. Pass to Matt Nelson. Nelson off to Anthony Thomas. AT to Wilson. Kenny Wilson to Carl. Back away three. Not good. Rebound taken down by Fresno State. Boy, Reggie Larry not hustling into forecourt. Nice steal by Carl. And here comes the Broncos. 3-on-3 break. Anthony Thomas with the basketball against Bell. Now the Broncos set up the half-court offense. AT with the basketball. Kicks it over to Kobe Carl. Carl with a screen from Nelson goes the other way. Leaves it for Matt. Wide open 17-footer. Good. Matt Nelson having a nice night. 8 points here in the first half. Broncos trail by 1.
We don't see him shoot much from out that far, but that was a pretty looking shot.
Foul on AT. That's his first. Second team foul against Boise State. I guess the third team foul against Boise State. Timeout on the court. 7:29 left to go here in the first half. Broncos down 1, 26-25 on the All-State Broncos Sports Network.
From Big Brothers and Big Sisters.
I gotta get a towel.
This is good. I told you, they're the best.
Shoot the ball well, they have not. 10 of 28 for 35%. Fresno State 11 of 24 for almost 46%, but the Broncos only down by 1, even though Fresno State has come back now and cut into that Bronco rebounding edge, now just 1.
Well, and the Broncos 3 of 8 from the three-point line. That's not what's hurting them. It's the interior shots that aren't going down for them. They've had a lot of opportunities under the basket, and the ball just does not drop for them underneath.
Reggie Larry, 1 of 9. And that's a guy, what's Larry shooting on the year? 53%.
Wow, that's amazing. He's already gotten 9 shots off, and he has struggled underneath.
Comes the inbounds pass from Kevin Bell. Stolen away by Carl. Good job. Kicks it over to Wilson. Back to Kobe.
Kobe Decepti, 6'5", and he can jump really well. He can get up and block those inbounds passes when they think they can lob it over him.
Pass to Reggie Larry out at three-point range. Larry waits for some help, hands it off to Ant, is what they're calling Anthony Thomas now. Dump it down low. Matt Nelson with the basketball. Nelly to Kobe, steps out for a three, hits another one. Nice. Kobe Carl with 11. Bronco lead is 2.
Not much right about that shot except that it went in. He stepped back. He had his weight going backwards, received a kind of an awkward pass and an awkward motion, but he got it to go.
Foul on Carl as he tips the ball away from Hosley. And that is his first team foul, number 4. Fresno State will inbound it again.
One of those plays we talk about a lot. It just looked like it could have been a foul, so most of the time you're going to get called for a foul.
Yeah.
He probably jumped right over the top of him, but there was enough indecision by the referees, and they called it.
McGuire out to Hernandez, kicks away outside now to Bell. Bell has a screen from Hector Hernandez. Broncos switch off of it. Bell drives inside. Second block shot for Reggie Larry. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Hernandez a little peaked that Bell didn't throw it in the corner where Eddie Miller was all by himself. Inbounds pass, knocked away. Down to 16 seconds.
Kenny Wilson, nice job anticipating that inbounds pass. Fresno State's a team that could play with 2 or 3 balls, Paul J. There's never enough passing going on out there for them.
Their problem, I think, is just concentrating for long enough to win. Eddie Miller with the basketball goes back outside to Dominic McGuire. Back to Bell. Bell against Thomas. Dump it down low. Hosley inside. Shot off the rim. No good. Rebound, Matt Nelson.
Well, he just tried to power through Kobe Carl, and Carl kind of gave him the follow defense, and it made him stumble a little bit, and he missed the shot, but Nelson was there for the rebound.
Carl long past Thomas. And whips it inside. Nelson with it on the baseline. What do we got? 3 seconds.
3 seconds on Nelson. And again, guys out of the key before the whistle blows, and they still call it.
28-26 Broncos. 5:51 left to go here in the first half. Across the timeline, Kevin Bell with a basketball. Left-handed dribble. Bell leaves it for Hosley. Hosley dumps it off. Hernandez. Hernandez to Eddie Miller. Back to McGuire, right side of the court. McGuire just pushes his way through the lane. He's fouled, though. A reach-in foul on Kobe.
Kobe got a pretty good hack on him as he was driving through the lane.
But he was just shoving, had his shoulder down. How are you supposed to defend that? Well, Kobe did it a while ago by getting out of the way, and the guy fell over.
Let him fall down.
Bell with a basketball. Dumps it down. Going to work. Inside. Good defense by Nelson. Shot is not good. It's got to be a foul on Hosley. I mean, he just shoved Kobe out of the way. It was. It's his first. Should be about his fourth. Good position that time. The Broncos had him blocked out. Didn't matter to Quentin. He's going to the basket anyway. Into forecourt. Boise State with the ball. Kobe drives inside, has his shot blocked. And again, that is Dominic McGuire. And the ball goes out of bounds to Boise State. 18.
The Ant, being his typical pesky self down there, really disrupting the inbounds pass. Or the, not the inbounds pass, but the outlet pass.
Bell couldn't handle it. Went off of him and out of bounds.
That guy is everywhere, man. Anthony's like 2 guys out there in number 11.
Thomas with the basketball. Whoa, he almost walked with it. High post pass to Nelson. Nelly with a move in the lane. Left-handed shot, not good. He's fouled. Foul is on Hernandez. That's his first. Team foul number 6 against Fresno State. And Matt Nelson will go to the free throw line. He's 2 of 3 tonight. He is the only Bronco to have gone to the line. 63% on the year.
He's really using that spin move tonight. That's 3 or 4 that we've seen tonight. It's a pretty quick move, and it's been very effective, at least drawing the fouls.
Free throw by Nelly? Nope. Boucher coming back in. It's funny, Tiedemann started the ball game, had some good moments and some shaky moments, and we haven't seen him since. Kenny Wilson getting a little time tonight. Now Boucher is in there at the 3. Second free throw by Nelly is not good. Rebound taken down. Boise State, Anthony Thomas. AT out to Carl, whips it over to Boucher. Wide open 3, way short. Rebound Thomas, but it went out of bounds. Boy, Boucher's embarrassed on that one. That was a 19-footer, went about 14.
That's a pretty good three-point shooter that the ball slipped out of his hands. Something had to happen because I've never seen him shoot that poorly.
Pass goes down low to Hosley, kicks it outside. Wide open jumper by McGuire, not good. Rebound, Reggie Larry. Outlet pass, Kobe. Bounce pass down to Anthony Thomas. Ant with a basketball in his right hand. Pass to Carl. Carl's getting hacked up there pretty good. Cross-court pass to Boucher. Boucher dumps it to Nelson. Underneath to Larry. And he threw the pass too far, and Larry couldn't contain it. Good idea. McGuire off balance. Kicks it out to Hernandez for 3. Not good. Rebound, Anthony Thomas. Races into forecourt. Pass on the right-hand side. Carl drives, shoots. Nobody's fouled. Broncos going to the hoop and getting some calls. Foul on Hernandez. His second. 51 left to go. Carl shooting 2 when we come back. Broncos lead by 2, 28-26. First 10 minutes, nonstop scoring. Second 10 minutes, not so much.
Been a little stagnated, hasn't it?
Yeah, we'll be back on the Allstate Broncos Sports Network. Taco Bell Arena, 28-26, Boise State. Broncos with 10 offensive boards. And the shooting, 35% for Boise State, 37% for Fresno State.
Well, they've come back to earth a little bit. They're 11 of 29 from the field. The Broncos, a couple more shots, 11 for 31.
Broncos have made one more three and one more free throw for a 2-point edge. Nelson, Larry, Boucher, Carl, and Thompson for Boise State. Fresno still huddling around Steve Cleveland.
Kobe already in double figures tonight with 11, has a chance to make that 13 as he'll go to the line right here.
Nelson, the next highest Broncos scorer with 8. Also has 6 rebounds. Leading rebounder McGuire already with 10.
Yeah, he's a leaper. I think he's only got 1 block to his credit, though. He's still 2.5 away from his average.
Yeah. Kobe shooting 2, 83% free throw shooter. (28-26), 3:51 left here in the first half. Free throw good. Broncos now exactly 500 on the night, 3 for 6. First free throw that hasn't been shot by Matt Nelson. Second free throw also good. 13 for Cobb. Comes out. Eric Lane comes in. 3:51 on the clock. Bronco lead by 4. Inbounds pass. Kevin Bell with it against Anthony Thomas. Into forecourt. Bell goes with a left-hand dribble. Moves to the left-hand side of the court. Oh, almost walked with it. Pass to Hosley. Comes off in the corner to McGuire. Back outside the Bell. In the corner, Dominic McGuire. Back out to Bell. Back to McGuire. Pass in the other corner, lost. Eddie Miller had his head turned a little bit, and away it went.
Eddie was making a move before he received the ball, and that didn't work out very well for him. The Broncos going to get a chance to expand their lead to 6 or 7.
Number 1, catch it. Number 2, make the move. Thomas across the timeline, pass to Matt Boucher. Boucher moves in the right-hand wing now, pass to Lane, head of the lane to Nelson. Nelly, left-hand dribble. Zone defense now by Fresno State. Boucher to Reggie Larry, turns, faces, shot, no. Boy, he's having an awful night shooting, 1 for 10. Hosley races up court, finds Bell at 3-point range, steps into it, in and out, no good. Rebound, Boucher, nice. Matty into forecourt, long down court pass to Lane at 3-point range, does not shoot it.
A good hustle by Fresno State to get back on that semi-break.
Yep. Boucher down low post Larry. Reggie going to work. How was there not a foul there? Shot by Reggie's blocked away. Here comes Bell on the run. Bell over long jump shot, not good. Rebound, travel. Oh my goodness! My goodness. Foul on Anthony Thomas. Boy, it was just a travel on Blair, who jumped up, came down. Wow. Second foul on AT. Kobe and Ant both have 2 fouls. Bronco lead is 4.
He never even attempted a shot. How can he be on the line?
It's team. No, it's only 6. I don't know. Well, Alex Blair at the free throw line.
Nope. There's a little justice anyway.
Yeah, he's only a 47% free throw shooter, so not unexpected that he missed. He'll try another. Oh, man. That was bad. That one there kind of slid off the side. 2 misses. Carl across the timeline. Pass to Matt Nelson. Nelly to Anthony Thomas. Over to Eric Lane to Kobe, who's back in the game. Down low to Nelson. Matty going to work inside. Kicks it off to Reggie Larry. Lays it up and no good. And he's called for traveling. He is discombobulated tonight.
He is just having a nightmare of a half. He has had, pretty decent success on the rebounding end. He's got 5 boards, but 1 for 11. Well, 10 from the field. They traveled first before that one did go in.
Yeah, he basically has been getting hacked up. But, there was almost a walk and a kick by Reggie Larry. Fresno's ball, 25 on the shot clock. Boy, Greg's really working this near side official. Comes the inbounds pass. He's basically saying that the last guy shouldn't have shot free throws, but as badly as he shot them, we don't care. Pass goes outside to Dominic McGuire. McGuire off to Bell. Minute 46 left to go first half. Broncos by 4. Driving inside, fadeaway jump shot is not good. Rebound, Larry. Down court to Lane. Eric drives inside. Shot is blocked. Boy, there's a lot of contact again. The shot blocked by Eddie Miller. In the forecourt, Miller with a basketball at 3-point range. Good. Well, that's a good sequence from Miller there. Got the block on one end, the 3-pointer on the other. Bronco lead is 1 with 1:17 left. Lane over to Anthony Thomas. Thomas dumps it down low. Reggie Larry turns, shoots, scores. The most difficult shot he's taken tonight. And he made it.
Well, he didn't have to try to make any moves on that one. He just reared up, took it off the glass from 15 feet, and got it banker to go.
32-29.
No thinking in that shot. You just do it.
Bell with a basketball. Pass to Hosley. Hosley drives inside, travels. Good defense both by Matt Bauscher and Anthony Thomas. Kobe Carl has been coming in on offense, coming out on defense for the last couple of minutes to protect his 2 fouls.
Well, Hosley had a little hip hop there on his drive into the key.
Well, AT reached back. Bauscher gave him a little bump, and that was that.
AT's always reaching, isn't he? He's always trying to be in defensive position, always looking for a steal, tip away, anything.
32-29 Broncos, 44 seconds left here in the first half. Larry to Matt Nelson, head of the lane, off to Kobe. Kobe, ball knocked away, picked up by Reggie Larry with 17 on the shot clock. Nice pass inside. Larry loses the ball again. Boise State ball though. I think that was a guess. Worked out okay for Boise State. 13 seconds left on the shot clock. Inbounds pass to Larry. 13 on the shot clock. Reggie goes outside to Thomas. Thomas, 7 seconds to Larry, 5. Shot by Reggie, not good. Wrong guys taking the shots here tonight.
Well, they've had Reggie playing high post all night long. He will switch back and forth with Nelson. One of them, they're playing the high-low exclusively.
There's a wide open shot to tie the game. No good. Rebound. Eric Lane's got a 3 in and out. No good at the buzzer. Broncos lead at halftime in a very exciting first half. 32-29. These teams are sliding it out here at the Taco Bell Arena.
Well, you made the call a little earlier. This game slowed to a screeching halt with about 6 minutes left to go in that first half. It was a freewheeling game up until then, and it really has continued to be that way, but nobody can make any shots right now.
Well, a lot of defense being played out there, too, and balls being knocked away, and two teams shooting about 35%. And the score 32-29. We'll be back with halftime stats and color after these words on the Broncos Sports Network. That would be the All-State Broncos Sports Network.
Yeah, one of those.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome for part of your halftime entertainment, the Harmony Mainline Dancers.
Mr. Stats Hernandez, 0 for 4 from period.
That's pretty, huh?
Yeah, if he makes his usual 6 for 12, we're way up.
And he's just been stumbling around down there, can't hold on to the ball.
Catching the ball on the wrong foot. Man, this is an important game. We can't afford to be stumbling around. Well, we are back once again. Halftime score 32-29. Boise State. Been a pretty exciting ball game, and the Broncos showing they have determination and will, Larry, as they're hanging in there and banging around with a very physical ball club.
Well, they've been kept in this game in two ways. Basically, Kobe Carl from the three-point line, 3 for 6, done a nice job from the outside hitting those shots. And Matt Nelson underneath, he's 3 for 6 also from the floor, and he's also made a couple of free throws, and he's got 7 rebounds to his name. So those two guys really instrumental in keeping the Broncos in this ball game.
Yeah, Broncos shooting 34%. If you'd have told me they'd shoot 34% and have the lead, I'd have said, what are you smoking? But they are shooting 34%, and they do have the lead. Fresno only shooting 35.
Yeah, there have been 5 block shots in this game, and the Broncos have 5 steals in this game to 0 for Fresno State. So they've really been able to pick the pocket of the Bulldogs.
Once again, the Broncos playing better, I think, when Anthony Thomas is in there. The Ant has been doing great things on defense and has been disrupting the guards, very speedy guards for Fresno State.
He's an annoyance that not many teams want to see.
Yeah,
you don't want to see a guy like that out there because he just makes your life miserable. You never know where he's coming from. All of a sudden he sneaks up behind you and steals the ball. It's just the most annoying thing in the world if you're on the other team.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy you'd love if he's on your team. You hate him if he's on the other team. And we have seen those for years. Nice to have one on our side. Our halftime score is 32-29 in favor of the Boise State Broncos. We'll be back with more halftime stats and colors after these words on the Broncos Sports Network.
Paul's Market halftime report, where your halftime score is Boise State 32, the Bulldogs of Fresno State 29. Paul's Market, the home of great donuts. Let's take a look now at our Taco Bell scoreboard update. Taco Bell, think outside the bun in the WAC tonight. This game here at the Taco Bell Arena, game 1 of the night. La Tech takes on Nevada. That will start 8 o'clock in Reno. And then San Jose State travels to the islands to take on the Rainbow Warriors of Hawaii. That late night start on the islands. Time now for our debt reduction services halftime stats. When your numbers need to be reduced, get help from the experts at Debt Reduction Services. Well, the stat of the night, the Broncos leading the board game 25-23 over the Bulldogs. And not something I expected to see tonight, but a good job on the boards by the Broncos. Reggie Larry and Matt Nelson, the two stalwarts, doing the same thing they've done all year long, picking up 13 of the 25 rebounds tonight. Anthony Thomas picked up 4 in that first half, though, so he's also been on the boards for the Broncos tonight. Scoring, Kobe Carl with 13, Matt Nelson with 8 lead the Broncos tonight. For Fresno State, it has been Eddie Miller with 3 threes with 9 points, and also Quentin Hosley check in with 9. They lead the Fresno State Bulldogs. When we come back, we'll have some more scores from around the country. Your score at halftime, Boise State 32, the Bulldogs of Fresno State 29. You're listening to the Paul's Market halftime report on the All-State Broncos Sports Network. Paul's Market halftime report. The halftime score, Boise State 32, Fresno State 29. Paul's Market, the home of great donuts. Let's take a look at our Banner Bank scores from around the country. Look to Banner Bank for great customer service and better banking solutions. You can find them in the stands cheering on the Broncos. For a location near you, call 1-800-272-9933 or visit bannerbank.com. Well, looking at the Dukies tonight, number 10 in the nation over Clemson, 68-66. That is a final game in progress right now. UCLA up 28-24 on the Cal Bears. Later on tonight, La Tech takes on Nevada in Reno. We already talked about San Jose having to travel over to Hawaii. Oregon State will take on Washington State tonight. That could be an interesting game for a little bit. Oregon State is either really good or really lousy, so hang on for that one. And Oregon travels to take on the Huskies of Washington later on this evening. Hey, gear up in the best selection of BSU gear at the Blue and Orange Store in the Boise Town Square Mall. The Blue and Orange Store has the largest selection of BSU merchandise anywhere. See new Nike gear, including t-shirts, sweatshirts, jerseys, and hats. Everything for the tailgate, including tents, coolers, chairs, and flags. And we know how important those tailgaters are. The Blue and Orange Store has a huge selection of women's, kids, and babies merchandise, too. The Blue and Orange Store, upper level of the mall near Pro Image and Dillard's, or online at theblueandorangestore.com. We will be back with more at halftime. The Broncos with a 3-point lead at the half, 32-29 over the Bulldogs of Fresno State. You're listening to the All-State Broncos Sports Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's thank the Border Collie International for sending out the Sambo.
About 3 minutes before the start of the second half. And it's time for our keys to the second half.
Well, I
make some baskets.
I think you got to come out and try to put the accelerator down quick.
Yeah.
You need to come out of that locker room on fire. Cannot come out in a second half malaise to start this game. If you're a Bronco fan, you want to see this team come out with some fire in their gut and a little spring in their step. Come out and score some points quick.
This is a team Fresno State, Boise State needs to win, needs to beat, both with 3-3 records. The loser of this game kind of falls into the second half of the standings. You don't want to be in the second division at the halfway point of the season. You don't want to.
You get into that no man's land where you're like, you're fighting to get back to 500. You don't want to be fighting to get back to 500.
Especially when all your games have been at home.
Yeah, there's a lot of road trips to come and a lot of tough places to travel to play to. So, including Idaho on the weekend. That's not going to be an easy trip up north.
No, it's not. Not indeed. They're getting better, and they're very competitive. But Boise State needs to get this one tonight. Absolutely.
Well, it'll be interesting to watch a couple of things resolve themselves in the second half. We documented Reggie Larry's attempt in the first half to really try to get off the schneid, and he just never could. He couldn't get the scoring going. He was kind of stumbling around out there. He just looks very awkward against what is a very big and athletic team for Fresno State. He needs to get going in this second half. And then somebody else got to help Kobe and Matt Nelson with the scoring duties. Somebody has to step up and put little basketball in the hoopy.
Yeah, it's been kind of a two-man band for Boise State, and also it's been a two-man band for Fresno State too, with Quentin Hosley and Eddie Miller, but they're kind of the same thing, one inside, one outside. But Boise State needs to put it together, playing great defense. Can't emphasize how well they're playing on defense, but the offensive end, they just need to get Reggie going. He's got 1 assist, 3 turnovers, 2 of 12 shooting. Needs to turn that around.
It looks like to me is he's just trying too dang hard. He's just got to relax. The one time he stepped back, took his time, or didn't even take his time, he just stepped back, took the shot off the glass, boom, it went in.
Yep.
Right? No thinking, no calculating, no trying to make a move. Just take the ball to the glass, do what you know, get the ball up, make your shot, move on, let's play ball.
Kurt Cunningham supplying us with basketballs over here, but we don't need them, Kurt.
Well, Jay, our second half sponsor tonight is Capital Educators Federal Credit Union. You won't believe the difference. Capital Educators, not bigger, just better.
All right, ready to go for second half action. 32-29, Boise State with the lead. 20 minutes of basketball remain here on this Thursday night.
And I believe we should have a Fresno State possession. I don't think there were held balls in that first half. Nobody had the ball long enough to get a held ball. So I think Fresno State will start off on offense. Let's see if the Broncos can continue to apply that defensive pressure. They were so successful at the first half.
Mosley will do the inbounding. Boise State better get on the court here. They're going to get a free basket, Fresno State is. Same starters in for BSU. Tiedemann, who
got a long break there, didn't he?
Yeah, he started the game, played the first 5 minutes, and that was it. Probably not athletic enough to match up with his ball club. All right, ready to go. Mosley inbounds it. Still have not seen or heard from Javance Coleman tonight. With the basketball, McGuire. McGuire forces his way inside, then loops a long pass out to Kevin Bell, who walks with it. Pass over to Hosley. Walk was not called. Back outside. Bell takes it.
Well, Tiedemann's going to guard Hosley all night. That's why he was on the bench for so long. That's a tough matchup.
It is indeed. Bell drives inside. Good defense by Boise State. There's a jumper off a screen. In and out, no good. Rebound taken down by Tiedemann. Up court to Kobe. Broncos on the attack. 3-point ball game, 32-29. Fresno State 14-5. Broncos 9-8. High post pass to Reggie Larry. Broncos in the double high post. Larry hands it off to Kobe. Off a screen, an air ball out of bounds.
Well, how about the slap on his arm? That was the old Michael Jordan foul where you hit his elbow. My goodness, that was right in front of the referee, too. I can't believe they didn't make that call.
I can't. Inbounds pass to Bell. Bell across the timeline.
Kobe just looked at the referee standing like 10 feet from him with just disgust.
Driving inside, McGuire. Stolen by Eric Lane. He forcing the ball down inside, loses it out of bounds. Boy, bad turnover there. Broncos with a chance to go up by 5. 3-on-2 break. Lane tries to take it all the way himself and just goes out of bounds with it. Great steal, though, on the other end.
Had a trailer, had somebody to his left to pass it off to, but he tried to make the play all the way to the hoop.
Hosley with a basketball against Tiedemann. Pass goes over to Hector Hernandez at 3-point range against Reggie Larry. Almost a steal by Tiedemann. Pass back over to McGuire. Another steal by Eric Lane. Boy, I tell you what, he on the defensive end doing a heck of a job here in the second half. Pass to Reggie Larry. Knifes inside. Loses the ball.
McGuire just took it right out of his hands.
And there's the alley-oop pass to McGuire. Boy, what a change that was. So the Broncos with 2 steals, 2 breaks, don't get a shot. Not a shot. Underneath they go to Nelson. Nelson out to Larry. Takes another jump shot. This one's good.
Well, if Reggie can't get it done underneath tonight, I guess maybe we just let him spot up and shoot. Why not?
Yeah, he hit 60% from the free throw line. Have him shoot those 15-footers all night. Pass over to Eddie Miller. Miller dumps it off to Bell. Bell drives inside. He's a lefty. Dumps it down to McGuire. McGuire on the baseline against Matt Nelson. Outside, long jumper by Bell is good. Kevin Bell, nobody stepped out on him.
Well, they asked Kobe to go down and double on the man Hosley, and when they were down there doubling on him, Bell just spotted up and hit the 3.
34-34. Carl throws it away. That was just a bad pass. Broncos have come out, throwing the ball away, not getting any shots here in the second half. They need to pick it up. We're tied at 34 here. Let's go, boys.
Kobe thought that Tiedemann was going to spot up in the corner, but that didn't happen. The ball just sailed right over to our friends from Taco Bell.
Yeah, Tiedemann broke for the basket. With the basketball, Eddie Miller. Miller to Bell. There's a wide open 3 by Dominic McGuire. No good. Rebound.
Broncos had great rebounding position, but that ball came so far out, nobody could get to it.
Bounce pass down to McGuire on the baseline. He may be dangerous now. He's made a basket. Kicks it outside to Hernandez, long 3. Nope. Rebound, Tiedemann. And he throws it away. Unbelievable. 3 turnovers here in the first 3 minutes of the second half. Tommy, that pass was not even close to anybody. And they're just flippant. They just throw the ball, trying to be no look and behind the back and stuff.
Well, there's not a lot of design to what's happened here for the Broncos offensively so far in this first 3.5 minutes.
Run a play, boys. Here comes Bell. Oh, he walked, no call. Lays it in. Nice shot.
Well, he scooped that one up from his shoe tops off the glass, kind of underhanded it up behind the basket. That was pretty.
See if the Broncos can run some offense. They haven't so far in this half. They've thrown the ball away. Tiedemann with a basketball. Left-hand side of the court, dumps it down, low post to Reggie Larry. Turns, faces, jumps it up, not good. Rebound taken down by Fresno State. So you got Reggie Larry taking all the shots for Boise State. He's 3 for 14. Bell with the basketball. Down low, McGuire with it. Zings it over to Hernandez. Pump fake, drives inside. Good defense by Larry. Fadeaway jumper by Hosley, not good. Rebound Kobe. Broncos on the run. Carl up the middle of the court. Moves to the left-hand side. Over to Lane. Long three. Good! Oh, wow. That was from way, way out there.
That's one of those shots, you're sitting there going, oh, no. Nice shot. I didn't want to see that go up at that point in time, but when it goes down, it makes it a little sweeter.
37-36. Broncos back on top by 1. McGuire going to work against Nelson. Shot is not good. Rebound. Kobe keeps it alive. Taken down by Reggie Larry. Larry up court to Carl to Eric Lane. Another wide open three. This one an air ball. And the Broncos just not getting into any offense. Hosley. Terrific spin move. Didn't gain him anything. Jump from the corner. Not good. Rebound. Another rebound by Kobe.
Well, the Broncos are just lucky that Fresno can't hit anything from the outside right now.
Well, they're taking shots that are as bad as the ones the Broncos are taking. Not in flow. There's a beautiful pass on no. It's not either. Stolen away by McGuire, and he's fouled by Reggie Larry. The Broncos have turned it over 4 times here in the second half already.
It's going to be a little tough to lob pass over a guy that's got 70 block shots. I think he might be able to get off the ground a little bit. That time he intercepted the pass of Larry's.
Yeah, he wasn't sealed off or anything to the inside. He could just jump it. 14:40 on the clock. 37-36 Boise State. It is a close one. BSU tennis team takes the court. We'll take a timeout and be right back on the All-State Broncos Sports Network. Bell Arena. Well, Fresno State has fallen in love with the 3 here in the second half, and that love has not been returned. 1 out of 6.
Love is cruel sometimes,
yeah.
And it's cruel right now. That is not good. That's keeping the Broncos in this ball game, or at least from being separated a little bit by Fresno, and they're still hanging on to that 1-point lead.
37-36 Boise State. 14:40 left to go. Broncos on defense here as we come back. Seth Robinson in for Reggie Larry. Whoever's going to play that spot's going to get some shots. Now, we all know that Seth Robinson is a guy who can hit that 10-footer. Inbounds pass, Kevin Bell. Fresno trying to retake the lead. Bell, high post pass to Hosley, and he's fouled by Tiedemann.
Well, you made a good observation a little earlier. The athleticism gap between a couple of these guys from Fresno and Tyler Tiedemann is just palpable. You can just see it.
Hosley, long 3. Good. Oh, my. Stepped out that time to about 23 feet. Back on top, Fresno State. Nelson with the ball for Boise State. Tiedemann has it on the wing. Looks inside, waits for help, gets it to Seth Robinson. Back to Tiedemann at 3-point range. Tiedemann can't get anything done there. Drops it off to Robinson against Hernandez. Robinson needs some help. And Kobe is tackled basically by Kevin Bell.
Well, that was a nice bailout there for the Broncos by Kevin Bell because they didn't really have anything going offensively. The Bulldogs right now are packing in a 2-3 zone, and they're doing a great job of helping out on Matt Nelson, and he's had trouble getting the ball.
Nelson with it now over to Robinson. He's open for his 10-footer. He missed it. Rebound, Fresno State. Now that's what Robinson can do. If he relaxes, he can hit that shot. Fresno State with a basketball. Hosley. Walked, no call. And Bell. Bell zips it in the corner. McGuire going to work. Got the Bell. Backs it out. 25 feet with 16 on the shot clock. 39-37 Fresno State. Hosley drives inside. Off balance jumper good. So Quentin Hosley taking over the game here in the second half, and the Broncos falling behind. Robinson with it. Wide open 16-footer good. Now that's what Seth Robinson can do.
Well, the Bulldogs seem to be apparently willing to just let him shoot from there, and I don't know if they've scouted him or not.
Long jumper, good. That was McGuire who hits a three.
He started off the first half that way, too, hit a three, and didn't score from the field after that.
There's a pass back to Robinson. Another little jumper, good. Seth could have a big second half if they don't guard him because he's not, like Reggie Larry is a scorer, not a shooter. Robinson's a shooter with a basketball. Bell, Broncos down by 3, 44-41, 12:35 left to go. Hosley zips it over in the corner. Eddie Miller with it. Miller almost lost his dribble, now fires it back outside. McGuire to Hernandez. Down in the corner, Bell lays it up, missed it, and a rebound follow is good by McGuire. He is a load.
Well, he's definitely a load when nobody keeps him off the boards, and he followed that ball all the way to the rim. It didn't go down, but he rammed it home.
46-41 Fresno State now. Their biggest lead has been 6. They're up by 5. Double high post. Robinson with it. Hands it off. Kobe steps back for 3. Good. Kobe with 16. Into forecourt, Fresno State with a 2-point lead. Hosley, that's a travel. Yeah, thank you very much.
You know, I wonder a little bit, Paul J., why the Broncos might not want to employ a little zone defense right now. Fresno State, has struggled a little bit from the field, and the athleticism difference, I don't know. It's not; those matchups are not too good right now for the Broncos.
No, Steve Cleveland really working the officials. Timeout, 11:47 left to go. 46-44 Fresno on the Allstate Broncos Sports Network. Clock 46-44, Fresno State by 2. Broncos with a chance to tie.
Our Domino's attendance tonight. Domino's, get the door. It's Domino's. 5,727 here tonight.
Getting
at
better?
The Taco Bell Arena. That's definitely much better.
Moving on up.
Maybe apparently some of those folks that showed up for the basketball deal last week came back tonight.
Sounds like it. 2 biggest home crowds of the year back to back. Matt Nelson getting the rest for Boise State. Nelson not scored here in the second half as they are taking care of him. Anthony Thomas back in the ball game. Pass over to Kobe Carl. Man-to-man defense. Carl down low to Robinson. Pass to Reggie Larry. Wide open jumper. Missed another one, Larry.
Tried just a little baby hook shot, kind of just a push shot, and it came off the back of the rim. Wasn't even close.
Those are shots he can make and has made all year. 46-44. Driving inside. Bell got by Thomas. Missed the shot, though. Rebound, Seth Robinson. Broncos into forecourt. Kevin Bell just grabs Kobe Carl. Pass underneath Reggie Larry. Up and in. That's the stuff.
That was a good, quick little move. He got the ball deep in the block. Little spin move to his right. Went right up to the glass with it. And that was a nice little layup for him.
Tie ball game. 46 all. Bell with a basketball.
Move like that might get your mojo going again. You know, you did it right, didn't stumble around, was in rhythm. Could get him going.
Hernandez with it against Robinson. Ball knocked away, stolen by Boise State. Here comes Kobe. Down court to AT. And lays it up and in.
Good decision by Thomas to reverse that ball up off the glass, or he would have got it crammed back in his face.
Nice play. Seth Robinson has really played well for Boise State. 10:27 left to go. Broncos back on top by 2. We'll be back on the All-State Broncos Sports Network. Another game underway. 15th ranked Nevada trailing Louisiana Tech 17-11 with 11:18 left to go in the first half. All Boise State basketball games streamed live and archived at 670kboi.com, powered by the fine folks from FiberPipe.
Well, the Broncos, nice little spurt there to get back the momentum on their side, forcing the Bulldogs to call a little timeout there to kind of regroup. Steve Cleveland's a guy that doesn't like to let runs go very far. He'll stop the clock in a heartbeat. You put up 4 or 5 in a row, boom, timeout. As long as he's got him, he's going to call him.
Seth Robinson, 2 of 3 with a rebound and an assist here in the second half. He is on Alex Blair, who's in the ball game. Across the timeline, Kevin Bell. Pass to Dominic McGuire. Back to Blair. We got a foul. Anthony Thomas. Third foul on Ant. And that's he's the only Bronco in foul trouble. Kobe has 2. That's the third team foul against Boise State. Inbounds pass. Knocked away. Reggie Larry's going to get a breakaway dunk. He loses the ball. Picks it back up, puts it in the hole. Good concentration to get it back.
That would have been embarrassing for Reggie Larry, but he did get it back.
Bell, short arms, they left. No good. Rebound, Seth Robinson.
Boy, Bell had that thing. Ooh,
great move. Bad shot.
Backcourt violation there, too, by the Broncos, but Bell just tried to finger roll that thing up. That was a horrible shot.
Great move to get free.
It was.
Boucher with the basketball, drives around a screen, fires over to Thomas, 3-pointer. Nope. Hit the front rim. Rebound taken down by Alex Blair, Fresno State. Broncos by 4, 9:35 left. Pass goes over to Blair underneath to Hosley. Hosley turnaround jumper way long. Rebound Blair up way long. Rebound knocked around. Robinson of Boise State comes down with it. Whew. Broncos need to get a basket here. Fresno State just grabs and holds and bites. They are a physical ball club. Boise State hanging right in there with the physicality, though.
We've seen a lot of teams do that to the Broncos. They just don't fear them at the free throw line.
There's a three-pointer blocked and a foul on Quentin Hosley. 3 free throws coming up for Kobe Carl. Cole will go to the free throw line to shoot 1, 2, 3. Has 16 points tonight. Has been the offensive star for Boise State.
Well, Hosley got a lot of ball, but he also raked the arm on the way through, and that's what they called the foul on. If he just goes up and blocks the shot without, swatting at it, he probably gets away with it.
Free throw good. Broncos' biggest lead has been 6. They're up by 5 now. Free throw good.
Well, Coach Graham got there just in time to get in your way. Again,
yeah, of course.
Great timing on his part.
Yeah. He has it. He does have it timed out. Now watch, he'll start strolling back this way now. Here he comes. Here he comes. At the line, Kobe. Free throw.
And you can't see it. That's amazing. We're going to have to chart that.
Whoa, almost a turnover in backcourt there by Parker.
Parker just barely got it over before the 10-second count.
53-46. Broncos with their biggest lead now, 7 points, 8:47 left to go, and the crowd's getting into it. With a basketball, Dominic McGuire dumps it inside, turns it over. Boucher comes out of there with it. Broncos push the ball up the court. Boucher inside. Larry traveled. Boy, Reggie has had a night.
Well, he struggled when he tries to make those moves.
Yeah.
When he's down deep in the block and he can just kind of do his thing with one step, he's okay. When he has to do more than that, it's been trouble.
Boy, a basket there, and the Broncos would have had a 9-point lead. Hosley on the baseline against Kobe. Kicks it outside to Parker. Parker to McGuire. Lost it on his knee. Here comes Hosley inside. Lost the ball. Foul on Boise State on Boucher. First foul on Boucher. Team foul number 4. Probably saved the basket there, huh, Larry?
Well, when Hosley gets
Cleveland's really working the officials.
Yeah, he is. When Hosley gets that shoulder down and he gets momentum, I wouldn't want to get in his way because he's coming right over the top of you. And the Broncos got a little piece of his arm on the way by, but you're right, that did save 2.
Reggie Larry, 6 points here in the second half. Comes out, replaced by Matt Nelson.
Well, he's an offensive liability right now for the Broncos. He does some good things, but it's been a tough night on the floor for him.
Boy, good defense on the baseline by Robinson. Shot by Hernandez, not good, and a foul from behind. No, they call that Kobe? You got to be kidding me. The guy went right over his back. Third foul on Kobe Carl. Carl had great rebounding position. Hosley went right over the top of him. They call the foul on Kobe. 53-46 Broncos. 8 minutes left to go. Timeout on the court. We'll be back on the All-State Broncos Sports Network.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Master Rooter fan of the game, Lair.
Master of the trade, the most comfortable call you can make, 888-9191. Master Rooter Plumbing, and our fan of the game is the General. Greg Patton in the house tonight with his tennis team, giving away stuff at halftime. Going to play Stanford this week, the number 9 ranked tennis team in the country.
These guys, Luke and Clancy Shields and guys, are always here every game rooting for the Broncos.
How about that shooting percentage in the second half here, Paul J? You circle it when we were in the break. 57% for the Broncos, only 37% for Fresno.
Inbounds pass, Dominic McGuire. Broncos lead by 7. 7:56 left. Out to Tyson Parker. Tyson with the basketball. Fires over to Hosley. Back out to Parker. Parker looks inside. Dumps it down to Hosley. Spin move inside. Missed. Rebound, Robinson. Oh! And Kobe has the ball stolen. Not really his fault. Hosley gets a slam dunk out of it. Broncos into forecourt, lead down to 5 in the corner. Eric Lane, nice move, has a screen, drives inside. Broncos find Kobe, long 3, no. Rebound.
Seth Robinson somehow came out of that with the ball. Where did that come from?
Pass back outside to Kobe.
That's one of those look what I found deals.
Oh, and he throws it away. And stepping out of bounds, Fresno State, a big break for Boise State. Now that should be a clock reset because the guy had it for a couple of steps. They're not going to do it though. That'll bring Bell back in. Parker doesn't run the club tour. They're thinking now whether or not they ought to reset the shot clock.
Well, the Broncos on the other end get Hosley to cram the ball on the bottom of the rim. They get the ball back, and then Kobe gets his pocket picked on the way down.
(53-48). Broncos by 5. 14 on the shot clock. 7:10 left to go in the game. Carl inbounds it. Robinson.
Knew that was coming.
Yeah, Hernandez.
Nelson and Hernandez are just beating up on each other down there. He said, I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything.
He didn't do anything with his hands, but he kneed him, the official said. You used your knee there, 21. It's team foul 3 against Fresno. Broncos will inbound it now with the new 35. Inbounds pass to Bauscher. Kicks away outside to Eric Lane. Lane with the ball. Broncos up 5. 7 minutes exactly left to go. Bauscher with it. Pass in the left-hand corner to E. Eric drives outside, flips it down to Robinson. Robinson dumps it inside. Matt Nelson double teamed out to Robbie. Wide open jumper. Good. Seth Robinson with 3 big baskets off the bench here in the second half.
I can guarantee Steve Cleveland one thing. Robbie can hit those shots.
He can hit them all night.
And he's hit 3.
In forecourt. Fresno State. Broncos again up by 7. 6.5 minutes left to go. McGuire with a basketball against Nelson. Loses it. Picked up. And he gets it back. Kicks it up to Hernandez with 19 on the shot clock. He ends it off to Kevin Bell. Bell tells McGuire, go underneath. He doesn't do it. Stays at the high post. Going with a move inside on Nelson. Forces a shot up and in. He's a tough guard, isn't he?
That one he just willed into the basket. He was pretty much going to take that shot away. As soon as he got the ball, he eyed down Matt Nelson and just decided he was going to put it up.
55-50. Broncos again by 5. Carl off a screen. Free throw line jumper. Good. Kobe Carl.
I'm not sure who set the screen. Did you see that, Paul? That was a great screen to free him up.
Seth Robinson. There's a foul.
Hernandez.
Hernandez again. That's 4.
There's your buddy. He's using those elbows again. Tried to clear out with the elbow, and they caught him.
57-50. Broncos with a 7-point lead and the ball with 5:43 left to go. 30-second timeout by Steve Cleveland.
Again, anytime the momentum starts to swing away, Steve Cleveland gets the old T sign out there, calls timeout, stops it up, gets his team over, and tries to rebalance it.
Haven't had any big wrecks yet, but Boise State basketball brought to you in part by Auto Body Specialists. Call Auto Body Specialists for an auto body experience. You got problems with your car, you got a dent, your car's not looking good. Joe Vincent and the boys will take care of you.
Close out farther on number 4 on that shot. Once he doesn't have it back there. Number 2 on that handoff. If we don't have it on the gap, we got to switch it. We can't let it get there, okay? Let's go. Stop right now. Together, 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Inbounds pass. Eric Lane into Seth Robinson. Hands it off to Anthony Thomas. AT still in backcourt. Here comes the double team. Nice. The Broncos break it easily and then throw it away. Turnover by Robinson. Down court. McGuire's shot is blocked by Eric Lane. How about that? But he's called for a foul. But how about that?
That's one of those timing things. And Lane's a good leaper. I mean, he's got good vertical, but that was a timing issue where he timed that perfectly. Went up with the man, had his hand on the ball, just caught him with his legs on the way through the block.
Talked with Eric yesterday about the athleticism of Fresno State. He said, hey, I'm a good athlete. I'm just short. I'm still a good athlete. McGuire's free throw is good.
You weren't saying he wasn't, were you?
No, he proved it right there. He said right away, I'm a good athlete. We're not afraid of these guys. 57-51, 5.5 minutes left. Second free throw, good. Back down to a 5-point game. Inbounds pass, Anthony Thomas, double teamed. Dribbles right through the double team. Broncos now with a big break in forecourt, and AT throws it away. No, he got
lucky there. He did throw it away, and it was in the hands of the Bulldogs, but they couldn't keep it, and it came right back to Thomas.
Has the ball, 5:10 left to go. Double high post. Robinson drives inside, lays it off for Carl. Pump fake, gets it down low to Robbie. Lost it out of bounds. Oh, yeah, well, that's a good call, I thought. He just lost it out of bounds. So the Broncos turn it over at the 5-minute mark with a 5-point lead. Across the timeline, Kevin Bell with a basketball. Underneath, fadeaway jumper, good. Rebound, knocked away from Nelson. Turnaround, not good. Nelly with a rebound. Outlet pass to Eric Lane. Lane into forecourt. Kobe all by himself over here. Long three. Nope, short. Rebound. Robinson knocks it away. Picked up by Nelson. Anthony Thomas lays it up. Blocked. Woo, that was a nice block. Down court. Shot not good. Rebound follow is, though.
McGuire with the follow slam.
McGuire having a big second half. Bronco lead down to 3. E for 3. Good. Eric Lane, a huge 3. His second really big 3 of the second half. Bronco lead is 6.
Had to stop the bleeding there a little bit, and E. Lane steps up, puts the big rainbow 3 in from the left side of the arc.
And we got a foul on Anthony Thomas. No, it's Eric Lane underneath.
Yeah, he caught him again. Caught him with the body. Great block. Got his hand on the ball, but hipped him out of the way on the way through the block. It's a good call.
Foul on E is his third. So Lane with 3, Carl with 3, Thomas with 3 for Boise State. And Kevin Bell will go to the free throw line to shoot 2, 70% free throw shooter. Averaging 8 points a game, he has 8 points.
See, the crowd seeing the replay, they only see the top half of the play, which is the block. They don't see the hip. Now they're going to see it. Pushes him right through the block.
Free throw not good. Boise State trying to hang on here against this tough Fresno State team. They're 14-5. Second free throw also not good. Rebound to Quentin Hosley.
Went right over the top of Seth Robinson for that board.
Long rebound. McGuire with a basketball, has a screen. Robinson on him. McGuire puts a move down. Gotta be kidding me. He jumped right into him. There's nothing you can do against that because they call that on Ant? Okay, I'll be quiet then. I thought the foul was on Seth Robinson. Timeout on the court, 3:49 left to go, 60-54. Boise State leads it by 6. We'll be back on All State Broncos Sports Network. slam dunk of the game for Boise State. Bronco basketball brought to you in part, though, by the fine folks at Carl's Jr., who say in your face with a Bronco slam dunk. At the line, Fresno State. Dominic McGuire, 2 for 2, 67% free throw shooter. He'll shoot the 1 and 1. 18 fouls on Boise State, only 4 in Fresno. Free throw, good.
He has 3.
Boise State, Matt Boucher in for Anthony Thomas. Second free throw, good. 4-point game, Larry, with 3:49 left to go. And lazy inbounds pass. Knocked away and out of bounds by McGuire. Boy, Reggie Larry threw just a softball. It was almost over.
It's either off of E-Lane or it's a foul. And they give the Broncos the ball, thank goodness. But it's just kind of been a sketchy game here tonight on the
officiating end.
Well, yeah, end too.
60-56, Broncos into forecourt. Carl with the basketball has a screen from Nelson. Reggie Larry didn't want the ball. He was shaking his head no. Carl threw it to him, and he threw it right back. They get it in there. Reggie, pump fake, shot is blocked straight down. Ooh. Dominic McGuire into forecourt. Fresno State, Bell with the basketball, finds Hernandez. Hernandez to McGuire, back to Bell, and Fresno State had several open shots, passed them up. They're trying to work the half-court offense. They want to get it down low. There's a jumper by Bell, not good. And a ball knocked out of bounds to Boise State by Hosley.
Yeah, Hosley's going to get a foul here, I think. He came over the back of one of the Bronco rebounders down there, 2 of them. I think he ran into 2 or 3 of them. I don't know however many there were down there. He ran into them.
He ran into all of them. If he doesn't have a lane to the basket, he'll make one. 60-56 Broncos. Boise State needs a basket. Inbounds pass. Don't throw the ball to Reggie Larry. Ball knocked out of bounds.
It's going to be Fresno's ball.
Sure it is. Reggie Larry cannot catch on the run. Fresno down 4 with 3 minutes left to go with the basketball. McGuire to Kevin Bell. 2:59. Bell off to McGuire. Boise State digging in on defense. Boy, a good move over there by Eddie Miller, but a great defensive move by Boucher to shut him off. Bell with it. Going to work on Eric Lane. Kicks it outside to Hernandez for 3. Nope. Rebound. Nelson of Boise State. Into forecourt.
Well, that's what happens when the big guys are out there shooting threes. There's nobody to rebound.
Yep. Eric Lane almost got it. Nelson did. Double high post for Boise State. Nelly with the ball. Hands it off to Carl. Steps out. Pass on the baseline to Reggie. Reggie back out to Kobe. Carl drives inside. Beautiful feed to Nelson. Shot is good and he's fouled. Great pass by Kobe Carl. Great shot by Matt Nelson.
Excellent job of penetration by Kobe. He battled his way into the key. He had a defender bumping him the whole way. And what a sleight of hand pass to his left to Matt Nelson. How did that get to Nelson?
That was an absolutely gorgeous play. Bronco lead is 6 with 2:15. Nelly can give Boise State a 7-point lead. They haven't been able to get past that. They had it several times. Free throw, no, way long. Rebound taken down by McGuire. 6-point Bronco lead. 2:12 on the clock. Bell across the timeline. 7-point lead means 3 possessions. You like those. Quick jumper by Eddie Miller, not good. Rebound. Boucher, great rebound by Matt Boucher. And Hosley is really tired for Fresno State.
Well, Bausch just found a way to get up and get that ball, and nobody was going to get it away from him. He had that baby cradled.
Broncos need to use some clock, and they are doing just that. Hosley comes out now to contest Carl. Carl moves to the right side of the court, covered up, pass to Reggie Larry. Larry backs out. Needs some help bad, and throws it away. Boy, how many turnovers for Reggie now. Into forecourt, Bell, but time was used, and that's a good. Now we have a whistle and timeout by Steve Cleveland. 28 on the shot clock, a minute 26 left. Broncos by 6. They've had trouble finishing, Larry. Hopefully they won't have it tonight. Timeout on the court on the Allstate Broncos Sports Network. got a minute 26 left to go there, and Fresno State with the ball and 28 on the shot clock. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on your car insurance. This was another Geico timeout. And we are ready to go. Fresno State will inbound it. Inbounds pass way out to Dominic McGuire. Waits for Bell to come out, hands it off to him. Clock is moving toward the minute mark. Broncos up 6 with the basketball. McGuire in the corner. Eddie Miller, three-pointer, not good. Rebound, Hernandez back outside to Miller. Drives inside, shot off the glass, no. Tipped up, no. Rebound fought for and taken down by Eric Lane. Lane almost got his pocket picked by the streaky Kevin Bell. And across the timeline. And they call a foul on Bell?
Yes, they did. Reach in from behind.
59.6. Basically 1 minute left to go in the game. Team foul 7, so the 1-and-1 is in effect. And the Broncos, this game is so similar to the Utah State game. The Broncos now can win it at the free throw line. And we must admit, in the Utah State game, Eric Lane made his free throws. He hit the line. Right-handed free throw shooter. It's up. It is not good. Rebound. Fresno State. Ouch. 62-56. McGuire across the timeline. Drives inside. In the corner. Hernandez shot way short. Rebound. Boise State ball.
That ball was partially blocked. I believe Reggie Larry got just a little nick on that ball as it was leaving the corner of the shooter's hands. He got just a little piece of it.
Anthony Thomas in now for Reggie Larry for his ball handling and the fact he made 11 straight free throws the other night.
I'd given that sub a double thumbs up.
Yeah. Inbounds pass to AT. Back over to Kobe Carl. Better hurry up. They get it across. Nice catch by Boucher. Finds Eric Lane. No reason to shoot. Broncos should win here if they hold him off. And there's a foul on Hernandez. That's his 5th, right? Yep. So he fouls out with 6 points.
Lane's going to get another chance to complete the front end of a 1-and-1.
Hernandez 0 for 7 from three-point range. Larry came in shooting 52% from threes.
Now that is a really an amazing stat. And, you know, when you don't make your first 3 or 4, maybe sometimes the better part of valor is to give it up.
Yep.
But this is a guy that shot 95 of these on the year coming into this game.
And Eddie Miller, 3 of 17 shooting for Fresno tonight.
And he's 3 of 11 from the three-point line. It's not like he's done a whole lot out there. I mean, 3 of them is pretty nice, but when you have to jack up 11 to get it, that's tough.
This is a tough effort for Boise State. Broncos are physical enough to stay with Fresno State. Lane at the free throw line could give the Broncos a 3-possession lead by hitting 1. With 32 seconds left, that's good. Free throw good. Eric now with 9 points. That's his average. Broncos lead 63-56. 32 seconds left to go. This will be a huge win if the Broncos can pull it off. Second free throw. Good. 8-point lead for Boise State. 32 seconds left. And the Broncos take a 30-second timeout.
Set up a little defensive strategy here. I would imagine they're going to set up a modified full court press to try to burn as much clock as they possibly can on this possession. It is a 3-possession game, so, and that's 3 possessions if they hit 3 threes.
That's right. Some of the crowd's starting to leave.
We know better than that.
Yeah, we do. 8-point Bronco lead. Now, this game, if the Broncos win by 10, it's not going to be one of those 5-point or less games, but it was just a couple of minutes ago. Less than a minute ago, actually. Thomas, Lane, Carl, Nelson, Boucher in for Boise State.
All the quick guys, and then Matt Nelson, the big guy, who's pretty quick himself. And they are going to put just a little bit of pressure, Carl and
Pass
Eric
to Kevin
Lane.
Bell. Lane guarding Bell as he drives 90 feet and loses the ball. And that's foul on Kobe. A foul on Eric. They did not stop the ball there. Fourth foul on E.
Kevin Bell's quick, 5'10", 165-pound guard out of L.A. And he's got the quicks. You think somebody could get in front of him there, but they did not.
Free throw, good. Larry back in. And Boucher out.
So you lose about 5 seconds on that play, at least off the clock.
Yep.
It would have run while you're inbounding the ball. We'd be down to about 21.
Yep. Have a 3-possession lead. Second free throw also good. Broncos still with a 2-possession lead, 64-58. Nelson is out, Wilson is in. Now the Broncos, they need to spread out a little bit here. Inbounds pass, Anthony Thomas, and he's fouled instantly by number 11, A.J. Ripping. A.J. Redding.
AT will go to the line.
11 for 11 in the game against Hawaii, and once again, we're in that position. You make one, got a 3-possession lead.
This young man was 11 of 11, as we said last week.
Shooting 73% on the year. Mainly thanks to the last game against Hawaii. Had a team high, or had a career high 21 points in that ball game. Free throw? No. Rebound, Hosley. Ouch. Into forecourt. Here comes Bell again. Drives all the way. Blocked by Larry. They call a foul on Reggie Larry. Didn't touch him. Unbelievable. And again, 4 seconds run off Larry before they have a chance to score. Reggie's about to get tossed out of the game here. He didn't touch him. Unbelievable. Second foul on Larry.
Kevin Bell's going to go back to the line to shoot two, and
he just drives all the way. No, Broncos got to get in front of that guy and stop him. Turn him, do something. They let him go right to the lane. Free throw is not good. Now 2 of 5 on the night. Broncos still lead by 6. Fresno State takes a timeout, and Bell is all cheeked off because he made the free throw.
Thanks, Coach.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Coach. I made that. 18 turnovers for Boise State, 15 for Fresno State. And
the Broncos had a little spurt in turnovers right at the start of the second half where they turned the ball over 4 or 5 times. And it was, ugly turnovers. Bad passes, lazy passes, passes to the air, passes to nobody.
Double-double for Matt Nelson tonight. 10 points, 11 rebounds. Kobe with 21 points, 5 assists, 3 rebounds. They need to get the ball in Kobe's hands so he can shoot free throws. Time goes by so slowly when you're on the lead.
Well, this can only cut it to 5, so
still a 2-possession lead. Free throw. Nope. Rebound. Larry bats it out. Picked up by Eric Lane.
Well, he stole it away from Bell. Bell had the rebound, but Elaine just stripped it away from him.
Boucher fouled by number 12, Eddie Miller. And that's team foul 10, so Boucher will get 2. Not a good free throw shooter for a guard at 58%.
Well, not for a guy that shoots 49% from the three-point line and 52% from the field.
He hasn't shot, well, he was 2 for 2 in the last game. Hey, Thomas comes back in, Anthony.
How mental is free throw shooting? I mean, it is
all
so mental.
It is. It's like putting in golf. Same deal.
You get the yips from the line there, and it is just
everybody
painful.
can make a 3-foot putt, but if there's 50, barely hit the rim. That's the 10th foul. Why don't they get 2 free throws?
They did. He missed them both.
Oh, he missed the first one too?
Yes.
I didn't even see the first one.
He got up there quick, shot it, missed it, short-armed it. 15-foot free throw went about 13 and a half.
9 seconds left to go. The Broncos trying their darndest to keep Fresno in the ball game.
Well, 9.2 ticks left, and they did a decent job of running off 11 seconds in that possession before they got fouled. Bausch hits one of those, pretty much over.
So similar to the Utah State game. Even the free throw percentage now, the Broncos 9 of 17. I missed the first free throw. I was looking away. Maybe I didn't want to see it.
Yeah, Bausch came away with the double bagel there. Now the Bulldogs are going to inbound all the way down
in backcourt.
Backcourt near the equivalency of the free throw line. So they've got 3/4 of a court to go. And only 9.2.
Broncos need to turn these guys. McGuire into forecourt, drives inside, throws it in the corner. Long jumper for three is good. Now the Broncos are in trouble. Tyson Palmer. Inbounds past the lane. He's fouled. With 1.2 seconds left to go, the Broncos lead by 3.
Parker got free in the corner. Nobody went out to guard. Well, actually, one guy went out to guard him, went by him, trying to block his first shot. He re-triggered and shot again.
Eric needs to make one here. 1.2 seconds left to go. Free throw. Good. Way to go, E. He missed his first one, has made 3 in a row since. 65-61, Bronx by 4 with 1.2 seconds left. Second free throw. Nope. Reggie Larry gets the rebound, and the ball game is over. Boise State wins it 65-61. Big win for the Broncos. A game they really needed, and they finally won one of those close games, Larry.
Well, they did, and they battled back from the kind of a rough start to the second half. They were turning the ball over, a little discombobulated on offense, but they played pretty good defense all night long.
They're very good defense.
Bulldogs had a couple of runs, but nothing really too dangerous. 34% from the field for Fresno. I mean, that's really the stat of the night right there. They jacked up 67 shots tonight. The Broncos with 57. That's a lot of shots in a ball game, and the percentages show that 42% to 34 wins you a ball game.
Yeah, it does indeed.